found it.
Oh, I missed. Ray is so confused. It says good. Good job.
Oh, we're live though.
Are we?
Look, now it says 1080.
Cool. Are we live?
I really like that screen being up. You can see the comment.
Watching the comments. We'll be distracted.
We already got a comment.
Who is it? The comment says, "Why are you guys always late?"
Howdy, folks.
That's the drum sound.
All right, you ready?
I don't. I'm asking the director. I'm not going until the director says go.
Me neither.
It's what it's his job.
You guys go.
Do you want to kick it off? Or you want me to?
You can kick it off.
All right. Welcome to Filabot Live. Today we're talking about our new program to help you affordably upgrade from one of your earlier extruders to the Big Daddy, the EX6.
This would be a great moment for a whoop.
Whoop!
We weren't. I wasn't going to. I was going to
did
hold
it.
that in.
I did it. It's okay.
Sweet.
We made it happen.
So old systems. Yes. Let's talk about those.
Yeah.
These could be any old EX2. Well,
An EX2, an original.
Kickstarter EX2 systems.
Bottom line, if you have one of our early extruders and you want to have an EX6, we're going to do something pretty awesome. Now, I've seen programs like this, you know, you trade something in and they're like, hey, we're going to give you $9 off or 10%, or we're going to give you free shipping, or, you know, some kind of incentive. We don't do what everybody else does.
No,
we say, what could we do that would be more awesome?
Right.
And so we're going to give them a percentage back, whatever machine it is. I'm trying to lead up to a big reveal.
Okay.
I want you to be able to say,
Oof, the pressure's on.
So Tyler, what percentage of their purchase price are we going to give them towards the purchase of an EX6?
So if we get the system 100%. So if you bought this for, right now the list price is $2,500 or $499. You'll get that off the EX6.
So to say it another way, if you
Probably a better way.
paid $2,500-ish, you've been using it, extruding filament. Now it's a little worn, still works, but you know, dirty,
usable,
quite obviously used.
Yeah.
They're gonna send it to us. We're gonna do a quick check, make sure they didn't, you know, paint a cardboard box green, put some rocks in it, and put a Filabot sticker on it and call it an EX2. But once it's past that quality check, we're gonna give them $2,500 off this?
Yes. Well, so we have the older systems. It's really 100% of your past systems.
Yeah.
And we'll give that off the EX6. So
Pretty simple.
It's pretty simple.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I'd love to dive into why.
Yeah.
Like, because that is a huge.
We can talk about the why.
Sweet. I'll let you lead it. We might be there already.
Bottom line, we know there are people out there who have purchased units and are looking at higher end units and saying, you know, I would like this.
But it's way out of my price range.
But it's out of my price range.
Right.
Here's a way you can kind of step into the Filabot line, the Filabot ecosystem. Or maybe you bought an EX2 and it was completely adequate, or not, what was in the budget at the time.
And what we had available in design.
And yeah, because I mean, this isn't even a year old.
Right.
But now, here you go, send it back, take an EX6 off.
That big discount. So now what do we do with refurbs? I think that's an important thing.
What do we do with the ones they send us?
Yeah, geez, I call them refurbs.
Oh, man.
Killed that one.
You ruined it. Well, Tyler, we refurbished them.
Oh, is that why they're called refurb?
They are. What would you, refurbished, that would be the full name. I couldn't think of it for a moment. Instead of refurbed, it would be a refurbished.
Yeah, machine.
Certified pre-owned.
It is.
Extruder.
Yes. And we're doing that for, one, we see, and I think some of our team members want to see why, what wears down on these systems, right? How often we want to see that. And then we also...
Because, let me jump in. They don't break often enough that we get enough warranty work to really see. I mean,
The only warranty things we see is when somebody like shoves.
If we take out, people jam a screwdriver into the hopper,
spatula, Allen wrench, pliers, bolts.
I mean, that's 3/4 plus of our warranty repair. A few of these that we really don't have a good sense as to how we can make them better. We need more data. So there's another reason that we're doing this. But
yeah, so that's I mean, I think that's one of the smaller reasons for what or things we're gonna do with. But yeah, so we're going to be taking these systems back, quantifying them, giving you that upgrade if you're going to the EX6, and then these systems are going back out to the world
at a discount.
At a discount.
So that gives you an additional point. Well, one of the things that, you know, admittedly, some of the feedback that we get from people is, we would love to have a Filabot, but my need or the budget or whatever, $2,500 is not going to work for me. And there are other systems that cost less. They don't have the features, they don't have the durability, they don't, you know, there are a number of things.
I mean, what we know why.
Right, we know we do works well and people keep coming back to us, but this gives us an opportunity to help existing customers and create new customers.
Right.
With I'm saying it sarcastically, but a certified pre-owned Filabot.
Yeah. Oh, with a warranty.
Yeah, we're still going to warranty it. Not as long as if you buy a new machine, because let's be honest, that would be dumb. We can't do that.
Can we say how long it is?
Of course we can.
Okay. So currently, these systems, when they come back to us, they work, and then we will be reselling them with a 90-day warranty.
And that's after we replace a whole bunch of, like, standard issue. We've got all this documentation that we're not going to show you because it's, you know, it's internal documentation, but
proprietary.
It is proprietary. But there are things that we're going to replace in here regardless of whether it looks like they need it or not. You know, it is going to be purchasing a new system
with some scratches and dents.
It's gonna, you know.
Yeah. So, is there anything else? I don't know what else to go.
We do not currently available for sale because we have just launched this program. Periodically, we do end up with a system that comes back for warranty or just something. It doesn't happen often. Right. We have sold refurbished units in the past, so we know how to run that part of the process. We've done that. We've done that a bunch of times.
Yep.
So, you know, there's really no lack of confidence in how we're going to implement that. Who wants an EX6? You know, we do have some data we've pulled. We're going to reach out to some customers and say, hey, here's this opportunity. But of course, if you're watching right now, you fall into one or two categories. You have one of these systems and maybe you're interested in trading up, reach out to us. You know, hit us up at the website, email us, contact@filabot.com, call us, whatever works for you. And, you know, we can talk you through this. This isn't, you know, you've got to communicate with us because
there's some human interaction we're looking for and feedback that we need to continue and follow through with the whole process.
And flat out, we don't want people just putting their systems in a box and mailing it to us and us not knowing why.
Right.
Is it for warranty? You know, we've got to make sure that we're doing this well.
And all this is listed on the website. So in our we're calling
program.
Okay.
We had some internal discussion over what of the many words we would use to describe this, and we settled on exchange.
So all that information, the process of it, is on our website under Exchange Program.
Did we make those pages live before we went live?
Yes.
Did we?
Yeah, Chantel couldn't leave last week until it was live. Yes, it's there. I'm positive.
The blog post I wrote was not live. It is hidden.
Blog post is not there. We'll get that up after.
That'll happen very soon. It'll be there.
Another thing that I think we should have brought up is their sustainability in this, right? So we build hardware and we take pride in our hardware we build because it's built really well. Kevin works really hard to make sure that he's putting good components that are going to last and building the whole thing to all work together.
Good job, Kevin.
Thank you.
Kevin's behind the camera.
So in that vein, that's why we have this another reason why we're doing this refurbishment program is because we need to see what's breaking down. We need to see, well, not just what's breaking down, but we also want to continue. So this system's coming back. If we can get it back out to the world making filament and people playing and recycling.
Yeah. Now, a couple other things to think about. One, If you have a broken, unused, really old system,
Yeah.
doesn't mean that you're out of luck. We don't know what yet because we need to look at it. We know how these numbers work when it's a functional system. Apply a standard value on a non-functioning system. That's a little more complicated, but we'll still work with you. We will give you something. If you have purchased one of these machines from us and you want something for you, we don't know what, but reach out.
It'll still be pretty good.
It's going to be really good.
Yeah.
It might still be the full value.
Maybe, in some cases.
It's in a lot of cases because it easily be a simple thing that we have to fix and go, oh, okay, so here we go. And slide it out as a refurbished unit and we're good to go.
Boom.
The other thing I really want people to understand, the thing that we talked about a tremendous amount internally, is this in our systems. Because let's put it this way. You could be considering, should I get an EX2 or an EX6? And you could
I've never made filament before.
You could buy an EX2 instead of an EX6.
Right.
We could lose some sales on the EX6. But we believe so strongly in if this is the right unit for you, we would rather you get this than get this and have a bit of buyer's remorse.
Right. I mean, that's an expensive system because it's all there. This is expensive too because it's all there in that scale.
But it also gives you the opportunity that if you are unsure, that maybe you start here and you step up to this. Instead of saying, I don't know, I'm not going to buy.
Right.
We have show me any other exchange program, show me any other kind of trade up program where you get 100% back even, several years later.
Yeah,
I don't believe it exists. And that's why we did it this way because, we kicked around different numbers. We knew we could get 50%, we knew we could get 75%, and in the end we said, you know what, forget it. The goodwill that we're going to garner, the
sustainability impact,
the data coming back, and really, let's put it this way, it makes us look good, right? The marketing of this is worth, a few $100s on each unit to us, so that's what we're doing. 100%, we'll do 100%.
Boom. I want to keep bringing up the Kickstarter. This includes the Kickstarter system.
If you were one of those amazing early
67
units?
Yeah, 67
awesome.
units. If you were one of those, and those systems,
I would love to see one of those come back through. That'd be so cool.
That would be great. We don't have one in our archive. I'm looking up here to our loft where we have a corner that's like our old systems, old spool.
You didn't say one of those?
No, I had to ship them out. They had to go.
Should have made 68.
I tried. So yeah, I mean, those systems, if we lined them up, we can definitely see a progression in design, but you'd also see a progression in how they perform, right? Yeah. So our first, they kind of worked. They worked. They worked.
They didn't work if we're looking at it from
they worked, but
definition.
That's true. Like
maybe
this
they didn't
is
work
night and
great,
day, and
but they worked.
That's true. Okay, so they did work, but we've improved it. We've made it better, and we want to, if it was only EX6s out there in the world, we know because this machine works so much better with so much more control that's really what we need. That's what we want out there. Yeah. So
it has an EX6 is unhappy with it. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, all of our development partners who have them.
Yeah, everybody loves the EX6.
I love the EX6.
It's almost like you could extrude lead into gold. It's that awesome. Almost. It does not perform alchemy.
Next episode on Filabot Live,
we extrude lead into gold.
I think that's all.
Have we missed anything? I don't think we missed anything. So you can check out everything, all the details, the bits on there. As refurbished units become available, they will be listed on there as well.
If you're somebody who is trying to get into shooting cheaper.
You could buy a refurbished EX2 and still trade that in towards an EX6 when we have that. It doesn't matter, whatever it is. You buy an extruder and you want to step up to an EX6, we will let you do it. It could be...
And this only right now carries over to Filabot systems. Should we say that? Right
now, this only applies to Filabot systems that you have purchased.
Asterisk on right now.
Right now, but if you are an owner of a different system, you should probably make sure you're on our newsletter list or frequently checking our website
to see when we
Because it's
turn
right now.
into something else. So proud of our machines.
Maybe. We're not, right.
Is there any questions or comments that we should
I'm
answer?
sure there are a lot of comments.
Some chatter, but no.
Should we?
Is it at our expense? Is the chatter at our expense?
Kevin, can you show us the chatter?
Always? Good.
No.
It should be. No? Man. I can't read that.
Who we got?
Can you read that?
Yeah, you can't see that?
No, I don't have that.
Wow, it pops out.
Control plus. Control plus!
I love the chat we're getting. Oh, come on, YouTube. Oh,
There we go.
oh, we got some jokes.
Jokes! We love jokes! Ah! Love the jokes.
That's good.
Well, thank you to everyone in the chat, entertaining the staff with the jokes. Thank you to the rest of the team for facilitating the jokes. I think that's it. So
Yeah, I'm like still catching up on all of it. Okay, we're good. It's really distracting to have the whole chat.
it really, I told you that's why we're not gonna have it there. Thanks for watching. We will be back next week, 3 p.m. Eastern-ish.
What are we covering? Do we know?
Ooh, we've got a good idea.
Yeah.
We're looking at for next week.
Changing it up a little.
Same time-ish.
Same place. Building. Might be relocated.
Same bad time,
But-
same bad channel.
Same bad internet.
If you want a hint, one of us was dramatically different from other things that we've done. And
They're
and
all
tons of
pretty much-
views.
Okay.
So we're looking at exploring that more. So you're welcome to go try to figure that out if you want. Otherwise, we will see you next week on Filabot Live.
Yay.
Now we banter. 30 seconds.
I went drink my coffee.
I've been drinking my coffee the whole time.
I was tempted to go like this.
I'm so glad that you did it.
Right? Cup and a Filabot. Oh, it's plastic straw. It's alright, I got a Filabot.
Straws would be a very relevant recycling thing.
Yeah, we could do that. Or you just buy a bunch of straws. I like crinkle straws. Those are fun.
Those are fun.
Crinkle. And then you uncrinkle them.
You know,
Good times.
the whole thing about like a metal straw, like bringing a metal straw with you to a restaurant.
It's called a shiv. I just don't use straws. I don't
Oh my
find
gosh.
straws worthwhile.
A spork, spoon, fork, knife, with a straw as the stem, and you just like a stork. It's got it all. Done.
Dairy Queen has that.
They do for the Frosties. Well, it's just a spoon straw.
There's no fork and knife.
But you could certainly add that.
No fork and knife.
You could do that. I don't know. They're kind of flimsy. I don't know that the fork might be. You could
wouldn't
kind of
cut
stork
it.
the end.